Welcome to the Jeremy Hill Show. If you're easily triggered, leave now because this is not the show for you. Now, gentlemen, in my most humble opinion, many black women have evolved into wicked things. They are just basically, they have no hearts, they have no morals, they are selfish, they are self-centered, they care about no one else but themselves. They will betray you at the drop of a hat. And unfortunately, there are men who have married these type of women only to realize everything that I just said is true. Again, everything I just said is my personal point of view and my humble opinion. Can you imagine having a wife, gentlemen, that you work hard for, that you build a house for, that you buy a piece of land to build a house on and take care of her and do the best you can for her, only for her to feel as if you are lacking or feel that you are not doing enough? So she steals your money. That's right. She steals your money. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and play a clip for you, gentlemen, so you can see what I am talking about for yourselves. And I'm looking forward to see how you are going to respond to this. Let's get started.
I got a bank statement in the mail with an account that I don't know nothing about.
First of all, don't come in here yelling at me about no account. I have an account to make sure I'm good. That's why the account is there.
Why are you taking money out of account while I don't know?
You are my husband. I have to make sure I'm good. I'm not, if we were to ever get divorced, I'm not about to be out here with nothing.
We gotta make sure we good. This don't got nothing to do with you sitting taking money out that I work hard for.
I want y'all to notice something. I made a video, I think it was called Never Trust a Black Woman or something like that, that talks about this. Every woman who is like this, a no good for nothing woman, will always have a backup plan. And yes, I said a no good for nothing woman, because if a woman enters into a relationship with you, majority of the time, they already think that it's going to fail. They have to have a plan B because they operate with mindsets of scarcity. They live in fear. The modern day black woman lives in fear of failures. They live in fear of not getting back what they are thinking they are investing. So if that means taking your money or your peace of mind along the way, then they're going to take that. They're going to sacrifice you just so that they can have a plan B, just so that they can be, as she says, good in case of a divorce. Because women at the end of the day, sometimes they do not love you. They only love how you make them feel. But if you have a woman who's always afraid of what might happen tomorrow, or if she is selfish, she will make plans like this to steal from you.
Oh. Do you not work for us? Are we not a family? You want, don't
this is working for you. This ain't working for us.
No, it is. I have to make sure I'm good. I'm a woman. If you were to leave me, I need to be okay. What is the problem?
You need to be a problem. You're a self.
What's wrong with you?
Listen, check this out. At the end of the day, you can account for that I work hard and struggling.
I have to make sure I'm good. I can't. I'm not about to argue with you about money.
You are self.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Everything I've done for us. Are you serious? You mad because I'm putting
everything she's done for us. She's not even working. He's taking care of her. See, women think when they do little things like have sex with you or clean up around the kitchen that they're actually doing a whole lot. That's what your basic duty. That's very basic. This is a basic woman. That's your basic duties as a wife, is to sleep with your man, which is also to clean up the house. You know, and she says she's not arguing about the money because she's going to keep the money. And she keeps bringing up that if you leave, if you notice or not, gentlemen, he hasn't said anything about leaving her. That's not coming up. This is just an excuse for her to be evil and wicked and to steal from her husband. This is a wicked, low-life woman. Again, most women are low lives, and my most important and my most personal opinion, when they have plan B, which can be an extra man on the side, another option, or they put money away so they can get away from you, or they put money away in case you get away from them. That means that they have no faith in you whatsoever. They don't respect you. They don't love you. They don't trust you. And a lot of women like this who leave a man for another man who may have more or almost kind of close to what you got, they find themselves jumping out of the frying pan into the fire because the grass is not greener on the other side. So when they get over there and they find out that that grass is dead, now they want you to come fertilize that grass and bring it. No, don't do that.
I'm not. Everything I've done for us, are you serious? You mad because I'm putting
everything you've done for who? Everything you've done for me, I'm the one working. I'm the one putting in the time.
You cannot be for real right now, Keith. Everything I do for us, and you're mad that I put a little money to the side for me?
Everything you do for us. Everything you do for you. Statement. This is just, I'm going to tell you, man.
What are you going to do about it?
What am I gonna do about it?
See, that's something I can't stand. See, that will get your grill knocked out. I don't promote domestic violence. I'm not promoting violence at all. But let me say this. As I'm using this video for educational purposes and out of fair use, let me say this. When you're upset and the person knows that you're mad, and when they say something like, what are you going to do about it? Right then and there, that would provoke me. And that would provoke many men into doing something perhaps that they should not do. You see, the women that we have today have so little respect for men that they don't even fear men. And I said fear. A woman should fear her man, not because he's going to do something to her, but a healthy fear. That fear comes from respect. When your daddy, if you had a daddy, came home to discipline you, when your mama told you that I'm going to tell your daddy, there was a healthy fear. You said, I got to get in shape. I better get in line because my daddy coming. I don't want him to spank me or whoop me or whatever he did to you. Women don't fear men no more. This is why they can talk so reckless. They don't respect men no more, especially the women of the Black community.
What are you going to do about it? I don't care about this right now. I'm so
You know what I need to do with you? You know what I need to do with you? I need to account and stop sharing you. Because that's the reason. That's how you able to go in my find my word and take the money.
Do what you got to do. I don't care about it. I'm so serious. I'm not about to argue with you about no money.
About no money?
No, I'm not arguing.
It's just money to you, right? $22,000 is just a little bit of money to you, huh? I gotta go and work for that money, but it's just a little bit to you, huh?
I'm not about to argue with you about it. Like I said, if we were to get,
that's because she can't argue. You can't argue with that. This man worked for that. You didn't work for that. There's nothing. What can you argue about? You stole from a man. You stole from your husband as if your husband was a stranger in the street. You stole from that man like you were shoplifting from Walmart or the dollar store. This is the man you made vows with. This is the man that you told God and everyone else who witnessed your marriage that you were going to honor, obey, and cherish. But you're a thief.
You really break up today, then what am I supposed to do?
I
have to have something.
If we was to break up today, you would be A-okay, my friend, because you been stealing money for I don't know how long.
That's going to make me okay.
$22,000 not going to make you okay. Some people don't make that in a whole year at their job.
What do they need to get a job? Who can live off of 22? You acting like I stole $100,000. Come on. It's money you've been giving me that I just put a little bit to the side in my own account.
Why have you been taking money from my account and putting it in yours without me knowing?
All right, gentlemen, this is a woman who stole from a joint account. Do you understand what I'm saying? I am not for joint accounts with any woman. Now, if you're going to have a joint account, if that is your wife, then there's only supposed to be a certain amount of money in there for her to use in case of emergencies and stuff like that. And big money that needs to be moved, large amount, large sums, it should require both signatures to be moved. She should not be able to take $22,000 out of your account. Now, when she was trying to deflect and said, you gave me a little money, I put into one of my accounts, I saved it. That's different if you're giving a little bit of money, $500, $600,000, whatever. Okay, cool. But when you're going into the joint account and withdrawing $22,000 to put into a new account that you opened and then you did not inform your husband or your man, you are evil. You're evil. You're wicked. That is sneaky. That is deceptive. That is what they call lying through omission. You intentionally held that from him. So it's not really about him leaving you. It's all about you thinking about leaving him. This is where it's coming from. There might be another man in the background, or you think you can do it on your own. But until then, you're just using a man. Women like this are just using you.
Put a little bit to the side in my own account.
Why have you been taking money from my account and putting it in yours without me knowing? $22,000 is a lot of money to be missing. You live in a nice house. I pay all the bills for you. I go to work every day for you, for the family, for the kids.
Don't argue with me about the money when that was our agreement. That was our agreement. Now, you mad about me putting money to the side. I'm not giving it up, so I don't care.
She's not giving the money back. She don't care. You know why? Because there's nothing legally that he can do to get the money back because he opened a joint account with the woman. Now, I've had this situation before, not to this extent, but where you build a house, buy the land for you and a woman, and she picks out some of the things that go in the house, right? But women like that are always for excitement. You get me? It's exciting to have a house built. It's exciting to have something new. it's exciting to have a man of your caliber, a man like you who is higher and better than the rest of the men that she ever had that can actually make things happen to do something for her. So they get wide-eyed, they get starstruck, but then that excitement wears off and they start looking at flaws that you have and stuff. And see, the thing is, when you take a woman like this who have never really had anything or had any decent men, and you become a decent man to her, it's a high. It's like a drug for them. So now they got to get another man that's similar to you as far as like can provide in some ways that you could. He might provide more in other ways, maybe sexually or maybe listens more. I don't know, but he has to at least meet a basic requirement, and you are the basic requirement. But like a lot of times it backfires though. You know what I mean? So don't worry about that, man. It's a blessing when this type of woman is exposed to you. Get rid of that woman, man.
What do you want? Like, you can do what you need to do, but agreement. I don't care. I'm not. Yes.
Agreement?
Yes.
It was agreement for you to take money out of my account and me not know? When was that agreement made? Because I don't know. I wasn't there.
Ask for the money before I put it in my account.
If it was, yeah, baby, you should be asking.
It's ours.
It's ours when we make something together. That's when something is ours. When two people make something together, then it's theirs. If one person provides the whole situation, it's not an our situation, baby. It's a my situation.
So you're mad.
When you have to explain something that simple to a woman like that, it's not because she's stupid. She knows exactly what you're talking about. But if you have to explain something like that to a woman, that means she doesn't care, okay? She knows what she did is wrong. And this is a man who is attempting to make her understand. Trust me, she's old enough to understand. She just don't want to say, I'm sorry. Not one time has this woman apologized for what she's done. She didn't say, baby, I'm sorry that I hurt you. Baby, let's talk about it. No, what she said is, I'm keeping the money. What are you going to do about it? I'm not going to argue with you about no little money. This is an agreement. The little money that he worked for, she's not working.
You stealing from me because I didn't give it to you.
We share an account, and I made an extra account, and I moved money to my own account, so I would be straight.
You something else. I'm gonna tell you that.
No, I'm not. I'm not.
You something else.
No, I'm not.
So let me ask you a question. If I took $22,000 from you, that'd be okay?
You my husband. Do what you need.
When her voice changed, it fluctuated. When he said, if I took $22,000 for you, would that be okay? From you, would that be okay? She wouldn't like, yeah, like she's been through the whole entire video. What she said is, well, you're my husband. You know, you got to do what you got to do. The reason why she said that, so that she can still feel justified in what she did. Because her whole argument is, I'm your wife. I need to do what I need to do. And what if you leave me? What if you leave me? You know what I mean? This is all this woman cares about. This woman is selfish. So I open up a new account, put some of your money into my account. So what? I mean, what's the big deal? This is one of those self-entitled women. When you take care of a no good for nothing whore, and this is what this is, a money grubbing, a money hungry, bag chasing whore who cares nothing else about anything except herself, you're going to have a heart that is broken and you're going to have stress. That's sad, man. And when I make these videos, the more I make these videos, I'm looking at the American black woman like, damn, are there any left that are good? It's sad, man.
But no, you wouldn't be taking.
Of course you're saying that when you're not the person working 10, 12 hours at a time. Of course you're not going to say that. Of course you cool with it.
Key, you so mad about this money. What are you going to do about it? I'm not giving it up.
What am I going to do about it?
My nails ain't even done right now.
What am I going to do about it? Okay, check you out. Check you out. What am I going to do?
I'm telling you, gentlemen, whenever you hear someone tell you what you're going to do about it, when they know they did something to piss you off, it makes you get angry, don't it? It makes you think the wrong type of thoughts. You get what I'm saying? And he really didn't cuss her out too much when he talked to her. And she, even though he's talking about $22,000, she's talking about she ain't got her nails did. She ain't got her toes did. Here it is, she wore one of them fake Brazilian weaves and stuff. It looked like a nice home by looking at the bedroom. This man says he's taking care of you. He built a house for you. He done a lot of things that most men cannot do. A lot of things that most women wish their men can do. And you messing around stealing from him. You're stealing from the man that you married. Let that sink in for a second. And you're very unapologetic about it. Don't care. Don't mind. Don't mind at all that you hurt this man. Don't mind at all that you betrayed this man. This man wants to have children with you. He wants to be a family man. And you are corrupting and destroying the hearts of many men. And you're making it tougher and harder for other black women who are not like you. Other black women, even when a man get a passport and try to get a black woman from a different cultural background, say from Dominican Republic or Brazil, he's still gonna have that little cringe about him, like, oh man, that's another black woman. What did she do me wrong? Even though she's raised different. See, that woman has to prove to him and show him that she's not like you. This is sad in our community. And this video is not designed to bash women. I am not disrespecting any women. I'm not disrespecting anybody. This is a peaceful video. All I do is report and expose certain behaviors in the black community. And it's up for you, women and men, to make a decision based on what you see. Every video is a receipt of every statement that I make. So I hope everyone lives in peace. But look at this shit I'm showing. Anyway, have a good one.